today, and happy Oblivion Day, apparently, everybody.
I guess?
Yeah, apparently. But where do you get it? I guess just Game Pass? I don't see it on Steam unless it upgraded my already owned copy of Oblivion.
It leaked on Steam, so it has to be on Steam.
Right?
It leaked before the thing even happened today.
Do I own it?
I go to the Steam store. It's literally the first thing I see. It is the banner up top.
I don't even see it. It's not on the banner at all for me, which means I own it? They
No.
don't do that, right?
No.
Why does it think I don't care about Oblivion? Why is
it is $49.99, Kyle.
It's not even in my top sellers.
Oh, does the deluxe edition come with horse armor? Because that would be hilarious. You get horse armor.
Yeah, they
it's
give you
not
the
the
horse, yeah.
armor, though.
Well,
it's not the horse armor.
Is it not? Isn't it a new version of the horse armor?
It is horse armor. It is not the horse. I know very little about Oblivion, but I feel like I know what the armor looks like. Horse armor, Oblivion, because it was like, it looked kind of elvish. It was very like, yeah, it was like gold and feathery. Yeah, no, the digital deluxe horse armor is not the infamous horse armor.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Yeah, this is not the beginning of DLC.
This is
This
not
is
on
not
my
the horse armor that everyone blames for the modern state of video games.
Hey everyone, and welcome to our Clips and Highlights channel. If you want to keep up with everything Kyle and I have going on, make sure you subscribe to the main Grinding Gear YouTube channel, which is where we actually do these streams. That's right, we stream right here on YouTube. Oh, and sub to the Grinding Gear podcast. Apple, Google, Spotify, really any podcast platform. We're probably there. Thanks.
It's a horse armor
Horse
too.
armor.
Okay, let's do it. So
Horse armor
let's
two.
let's watch this. Let's watch this.
Horse armor 2?
Yep,
Courtesy of Fingleberries?
horse armor 2.
Okay. All right. Let's watch Kyle crash out. Xbox sound.
Xbox sound engage.
I was born 87 years ago,
Speaking of Star Trek.
but for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
That sounds nice.
This is the 27th of last seed,
Good.
the year of Akatosh 433.
Put some bass on it, or they
These are the
re-recorded.
closing days of the Third Era
I think it's the echo effect.
and the final hours of my life.
Definitely remastered. Someone went in and tuned that up.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
That thing was always weird. Still
This
looks
is only
weird.
the beginning.
This means nothing to me. I've played
Worse
zero
is yet to
Oblivion.
come. Looks clear.
It's amazing how much camera movement helps. It's like a thing that doesn't exist when you play at
Who now
Elder
will
Scrolls
save
game.
us from the coming darkness?
There's no cutscenes, right? Everything's first person.
Yeah.
Like, this looks real slick, and then I'm like, I guess you would never really see anything like this in game itself.
There's the music. Oh my god. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, the first person animations look really nice.
Here you must find your own path.
Ooh, katana. Oh, I know the hand of the Dark Brotherhood when I see it. Is that a monkey?
Yeah, or troll maybe?
Dude, this looks good. This looks
Find
crispy.
him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Well, I bet if you played Oblivion, this makes a lot of sense.
Well, I mean, naturally it's full of spoilers. Terrible spoilers.
I feel so spoiled. I have no idea what's going on.
So the amazing, so here multiple things about Oblivion. First up, it was one of those games that I discovered completely organically after playing Fallout 3. And Fallout 3 had trouble like running on modern machines because it was too good. But Oblivion was old and ran like crispy clear. So it was awesome. It felt so good on my machine. And I played so much freaking Oblivion, completely blind. Everything was organic to me. I mean, what was it? 2009, maybe? Oh my God. Like They were putting out DLCs and stuff for it too, so it lasts a little longer than its initial release date. But
It was 8, 7, Oblivion.
yeah, what year was
original
Oblivion? What year was maybe it came to Steam in
release
2009.
2005.
2005. Oh yeah. So I came
Ain't
to
no one affording the card you needed to run this thing in 2005.
So in 2009, when I played the Game of the Year edition that had everything baked into the one disc, it was
including horse armor?
amazing. I don't think I cared, nor did I know about the newsworthiness of the horse armor.
That was like the first instance I remember of people making their entire online persona hating one very specific thing to the point of monotony.
Yeah, I don't think I even bothered riding a horse because I would just use the cart that would take me from town to town or the teleportation. So I didn't understand the whole horse thing. I still don't. Other than, it was the opening to the DLC crisis that we found ourselves in 2 years ago. But yeah, it was it was an extremely the worst part about it, the least organic thing about it was if you had the Game of the Year edition, you exited the initial starting zone and it would go hump. Now available, the Shimmering Isles. Hump. The gates of madness have been thrown open. Hump. Go to the tomb and enter, and it just like in constant like 30 minutes of little pop-ups, everything that was inside of it. So Patrick Stewart gets stabbed in the opening moments, much like Liam Neeson gets taken away from you in the early bits of Fallout 3. They did this thing for a bit. They had a famous person that would introduce the game. However, they did keep the secret of Sean Bean in this trailer, which was kind of fun.
I didn't know Sean Bean was in Oblivion.
Yeah,
Thanks for the spoiler,
yeah,
Kyle.
Sean Bean's in it.
Jeez, Kyle, spoilers.
Sometimes you need to know a thing to get into a thing. I'm spent. I probably put 200 hours into the thing. I am good. I had such an enjoyable, organic, beautiful, my brain graphics have updated anyway experience where I became a vampire wizard for good. A vampire wizard paladin was my final build.
What a mess.
It was absolutely so freaking stupid good. And it was so organic the way it came to be.
That'd be so inconvenient because paladins have such nice hair and you'd never be able to see if your hair looks nice.
And I could only quest at night or I would frickin' die because I was a vampire. It was so good. I loved it. I mean,
why are you talking like Matt Barry?
Well, because I was a wizard, but because I became a vampire, I got super strong. So I could wield all this cool paladin gear that I was getting in one of the DLCs. It was awesome.
So you just got to do everything?
Yeah.
Your one downside was never see daylight?
Never see, as long, a full alchemist, all the strengths. The only weakness was I couldn't go out during the day. And if the sun started rising, I had to run for it.
Oh, what a shame.
It was so cool.
Oh, damn. That looks good, man. I just with all of my extra time, because I watched so much Andor, I don't know when I'll get to play it, but it looks really freaking good. I would like to get into that. I'd like to get into this somehow, some way.
I've heard that like the character creator can still be an absolute monster machine, which is really exciting.
I have already seen people on Twitter posting absolute hideous creations.
Yeah, well, because it's out right freaking now, right?
Yes. Available today. Yeah, I believe it's already available.
And then they did a whole stream earlier this morning where they were doing like sit down talks with the dudes and all that.
It's Hod Towered. It's Hod Towered, everybody.
Yeah.
He's there. Being like, hello, I'm Todd Howard. You're gonna have to wait 20 years for our next game.
Well, I mean, at least they're entertaining in the in-between. Yeah. This is not a bad bit of entertaining in the meantime.
It looks freaking good. I like remasters, man. Games are a medium, particularly with like 3D era games. Games are a medium where I'm like, I'm always down for a better looking version of something I enjoyed in my youth.
Particularly if they like
it is out, Christopher Clayton. It is out right now.
If they actually like this is showing like maybe some custom animations they added to character intros, like this is a really, really fun guy. LOL.
Fun guy?
It's worse than you know. The pun is worse than you know.
Is his name like Dunn or run or
No,
gun?
no. He's Sheogorath, but he lives in a fungus dimension.
Oh, a fun guy.
Yeah. No, like it's like I couldn't tell you if the.
Did you mean to make that joke and then you laughed at your own joke, or did you not mean to make that joke and then you laughed at your own joke?
That's why I laughed so hard, is because I didn't mean to make that joke and I did. And that's
okay, that is less villainous.
Yeah. No, he like
it's less villainous, significantly less villainous.
It looks fun. I mean, this is what my memories look like, right? Like,
who's plant booty cheeks? Like,
that's just a random elemental you'll run into. There's
are people into that? Do people thirst? Do people yearn for the elemental cheeks?
The Daedras were fun. You know, like there's cheeks, I guess. Like you gotta remember, like this was pre-thirsty internet in many ways.
No,
we had our rules. We had our rules, but it wasn't the factory it is today.
I believe there are 34 of those rules.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But as far as I remember, I like the dungeons weren't as copy paste as Skyrim became, but that could be completely wrong because I didn't know much about game development and how those sort of tile assets worked in 2009 when I played it. So a lot of things.
Minotaur.
Yeah, felt really, really good.
A rim light on the
crafting system was also really fun too. Like the whole all the systems sort of didn't chain together in a restrictive way, but in a very creative way.
Yeah, that's cool. What a day! What a stealth drop! Hell yeah! Well done. It was League to Hell and back, but I don't remember seeing anyone saying it was just going to be announced and out. So I think they kept that under wraps almost successfully until this morning when the Steam listing leaked.
And these are really fun. The Oblivion. This is kind of your story dungeons you would go into, where you would go into the other dimension of Oblivion.
It looks like a Triceratops raptor.
Yeah, you'd fight weird dinosaurs in there. This was kind of the indigenous wildlife outside the Daedra demon peoples.
Okay.
This would be really fun to see in higher graphics because they could get kind of spooky. Because I was also a stealth paladin vampire wizard in addition to my many other accolades. So it was fun to explore these towers. And summoner. I was, of course, a summoning paladin vampire stealth wizard.
Anything else?
Alchemist. I really enjoyed Alchemist.
Okay. I knew there was at least one more thing.
That was the fun of it. You know, there's no restrictions on it.
Okay. All right.
And actually $50 ain't bad, but I'm not going to buy it because it's not even, I don't have time. Like I've been there. I'm so happy. Go enjoy your journey. My quest is already done, young ones. Like I've spent myself upon that game thoroughly.
All right. Okay. Well, it looks good. Good on them. Good stealth announcement. That's the way to do it. Just be like, it's here now. Enjoy.
Well, and to roll out like the creators and do all those interviews and stuff, like that's the kind of they're sitting there with his wiener dog. Like it was really cute watching the bits I got to see of the announcement. They really kind of played into the legacy of it and made it something special.
That's cool.
Well, still asking for money, but yeah, that's how you
finally they can resell a different Elder Scrolls multiple times
with whatever graphic requirements this new one may have, which I've heard are pretty beefy, actually.
Yeah. Liked Oblivion spellmaking, still preferred Morrowind. I got no.
Oh,
no history with this series.
The awesome thing about spellmaking was you had a bunch of levers. Like, and as you increase damage, you increase mana cost. So it was all about making a really cool spell that had effects tied to it, and damage tied to it, while not making the mana cost so ridiculous. So I'm sure, like everyone, you made this really, really cheap workhorse spell that you would use for everything, and then you had some other like utility spells and heal. It was so cool to design your own spells in that game.
Huh? That does sound cool. I don't usually play spellcasters, but I've only played Skyrim and then some Fallouts, which are, well, they don't really have spells. So
I can't speak exactly to if that would be as engaging. Obviously put up your sword and shield and first person view makes things fun for a time, but I don't know if there's enough to it to kind of have that level of interactivity.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Amy. Yeah, no, I was a big Emmett Cell kid in Fallout. I cast gun a lot. Cast gun all the time.